I very much so like Asian prostitutes, so I don't want anyone to think anything otherwise.
Yeah, I think the reason why Alan likes Asian prostitutes is because if he makes a mistake, whether it's a male or female, he feels okay. Like it's okay, because the Asian world, the idea of you not knowing is so much higher that Alan's sitting there going, you know what,
But you know what I find really weird, like, and I feel bad saying this, but let's do this. I really do think they look alike. Like,
Jesus
like
Christ.
I don't know. I just do, and it's because it's like the eyes are pretty much all the same. Like, not every black person has the same eyes, right?
Sure.
Not every white person has the same eyes. Every Asian has the same fucking eyes.
Oh,
That's all
I know
I'm
what you're saying. Like, if you know somebody that has like an Oriental Asian
We're putting this on
Yes.
Facebook?
has the same. I know what you're
All
saying.
right, so
Yeah.
we're putting this on.
This is our YouTube live.
Shout out to
But
all right.
all right.
Shout out
So, but I
this
do have
one-
to say
hold on.
this.
Okay, go ahead.
I do have
go
to
ahead.
say this. Down the road, if anybody ever hints at the idea that black people look the same, and EJ goes, "What?" I'm gonna go, EJ, you need to shut the fuck up. Don't even raise your eyebrow. Don't say nothing.
If, by the way, if it turns out you're actually talking to EJ, it could be another black guy.
If I
Yeah, like shit,
if
man.
I'm looking at Eric going, EJ, you better not. I swear to God.
I'm Eric. I don't have any kids.
My name is Jack. I don't know you.
Yeah, that's not Jack. That's
I
don't
mean,
know.
like on
Black
some
guys
level,
named
once
Jack.
again, like, and I'll say this.
Yeah, well, that one guy in Mortal Kombat was named Jack. With the metal arms.
Jax.
Jax?
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Yeah, but that was with an X. That was a whole other fucking ball.
Yeah.
It's always spelled differently with those people.
Come on.
All right, I'm just.
It was Jax that had an apostrophe in it somewhere.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not black because I pull out of women.
Oh my. Well,
That's a good point.
See,
I don't.
no, don't say that. Don't say that because you pull out of women. That's why you're not. No, there are some people are just not successful at pulling out. And maybe if you look at certain races, some races are better at pulling out. But the bigger some dicks are, when you have a certain feeling on the way of pulling out, there's still stuff in there.
Oh, so
You know
you're
what I'm
saying
saying?
Oh,
Asians have less to pull out.
No, what I'm saying,
Who the fuck said that?
what I'm saying is,
Hi,
see,
you
funny joke, but I do have to say this: if there are any Asians out there that have an issue with the idea of the size of dick, and they're sitting there going, "Why do they always say our dicks are small?" Well, then you need to stop blurring out Asian porn. Because we have no idea. If you stop blurring it out, nobody would question
Tell the
it.
world, Derek.
Stop blurring out all the porn. Nobody else
Why
is blurring
does-
out their dicks.
No.
Nobody else is
Why
blurring
does
out
your
their dicks.
pussy look like Minecraft?
That's right. No, the pussy was fine till the dick went into it. Then it was Minecraft. It's like, what are you building in there?
What are you people up to?
Yeah. So that's.
What are you doing behind that blurry?
Stop blurring the dick out. If you don't want anybody to question the size of your dick, then stop blurring it out. Prove it.
Yeah. It's not like I blur out my dick when I take it out on the bus or anything like that. All right?
Imagine if you just had a thing that looked like a blurred thing, just so you can
Look at
pull the
this.
stick out. You're like, "Ah." Like it's on like a little wooden stick, and you just have this little blurred out, just walking
Yeah.
around. There's Alan. Just
What's
walking
funny, it's
around
the
with
same
his
like blur that they use for like the sexually harassed people in the 2020 documentaries. Remember? I was just sitting there, I guess. Like,
Yeah, and then he puts a voice box inside.
hello, ladies, how are you?
Do you guys think Asian like flashers, like they wear a coat and then they flash and just blur right there, like they have like a little blurry
Like no
picture?
matter what, like even out in breaking life, it's
Like,
not
this
even on
got,
video.
y'all just got blurry pussy. Just,
Oh, so it's not even about big or small.
It's just
Your
blurry.
dick is actually Minecraft penis. That's what it is. It's a Minecraft dick.
Shout out to Nicole O'Clair. She actually has a joke about that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Asian guys like duct taping a blurry, a squarey blur, and then just flash it.
Just
that would be
doing it on purpose.
that would be a dope ass Halloween costume.
Dude, why not have those kind of Speedo underwear? Like blurred out, just a blurred out
Yeah.
fucking underwear.
That's
great,
not
dude.
bad.
That's actually not even.
You know how I
Alright.
can tell I just got a buzz a little bit?
Mm.
I tried to take a sip of the microphone.
Did you catch that out? Did you just
Did you guys hear that?
did you
Yeah.
just lift this
I
up to
tried
go talk into it?
No, I had it right here and I was just like, I just did that. Alright, yeah,
Nice buzz.
shout out to Tito's.
Yeah. Yes.
Shout out to Tito's.
Yes, EJ's been drinking all day. He's also on some other drugs. We're really worried about him.
You said that? You talked to Judy?
Yes.
That was him. Let
Yes,
the
I
record
said
show.
I feel like she'd be straight up with you afterwards.
No,
she's so if you weren't good, when she would say it to you, it wouldn't be like you would be like upset. Like you would just be like, you know what, I am not good, and I need to be better. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be like, what's up, bitch? You fucking do it. You'd be like, you know what, Judge Judy?
No, for real. Furtado. Tell me if I'm lying right now. Judge Judy has a pussy.
Oh,
Judge
woman?
Judy does not have a vagina.
No.
Judge Judy a freak. I don't care
No.
what nobody say.
No, that
Judge
shit is-
Judy has a pussy.
It's not utilitarian.
I
It's not a regular. It's not a domestic.
I'm guessing she has a
vagina.
wife too, by the way. Throw that out there.
Oh, she's got a wife,
And a
she's got a
slave.
husband, she's got a slave, she's got a side bitch, she's got a fucking side dude. Judge
Judge
Judy,
Judy is a G.
the money she is making, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. What she climbs down so far from where she sits behind that desk. What is happening? Why does she need all that space? It could still be a small thing that makes her look up that high.
She is sitting on
There's
some dude's
so
face while
much
she's
going
judging
on
people.
under there. How many people are
Good
eating
point.
pussy?
And then people will tell her, you can't do that, Judy. She's like, I'm above the law. I'm fucking Judge Judy.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's right. And you know what?
I'm fucking Judge Judy too. Fuck
Speaking of
that.
people on TV, you know what I'm waiting for? I'm really waiting for this, and I'm waiting for Dr. Phil to fail. His wife is on all the shows. He walks around like he's got all the best advice, and I'm waiting. It's so squeaky clean.
But what if his
Like-
shit really don't stink? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if?
That's what's crazy to me. It's like why am I anticipating this? Because socially, everything we've always put on a pedestal has fucking failed.
Yeah.
So much that when Dr. Phil's so in your face, and that's what it is. It's like there are people successful,
And Dr.
and you
Phil
know what?
judges the shit
I
out of
hope
people.
I hope somebody like Oprah. Great, you've been such an inspiration to so many different people. You've done such great things. But Dr. Phil, when he walks off every episode and he holds his wife's hand, like, we're better than you, and he just kind of like, I want something, and I'm not even an evil I don't want it to ruin his life. I just want it to show that, like, he's not always right. Like, he can be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that he can't.
Yeah,
can't
like
be
not enough that it gets
perfect.
him in trouble. It's just it was like I'm kind of a piece of shit too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one
not-
of those.
I don't want it so far where there's a video that comes out of
Yeah.
him peeing on a 14-year-old girl. Like that's not what I'm talking about.
Shout out to our cat. I
Yeah.
can't. Oh shit, we're not saying that name anymore.
I think he's fucking
Yeah.
the moms. No, how his lane is like bad teenage girls.
Yeah, I'd love for him to say, "I'm fucking the moms." How about that? Like that would be so great. That'd be so great, Dr. Phil. Oh my God. I don't know why.
I'm coming
It's so
inside. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was waiting for her to turn 18. How about that? And because she's what, 16 now, 17?
You don't think you think he could change his brand that way and just be like, I'm a badass, I'm like the new Kid Rock. I
He'll
do
start
what I
wearing a
want.
do-rag and motorcycle boots.
Oh my gosh. You know what? That's
Why
what
he's not dressing
what
like
was
Sonny
that? That was that
Castiglione.
movie Wild Hogs. Remember that? With fucking Mark Lawrence and fucking what was
Tim
it?
Allen,
Tim Allen, John
John
Travolta.
Travolta, and William H. Macy.
Yeah. So now part 2's just with Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
I fuck bitches.
No one will
I
hang.
fuck.
Yeah. No one will hang out with me. I gotta do this alone. It's called Wild Hog. It's just him by himself. A movie about a guy with no friends.
On his motorcycle by himself.
Hi,
going down.
Wild Hog. Is that a point of my weight? That is there. You mother. No.
Oh, that's about my dick size.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil is packing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a bomb?
You got bombed.
Boom.
You had it coming.
You've never
through.
heard me say he has a hog.
That doesn't mean
All
it's
right,
not a
fair
lame
enough.
joke.
Fair enough.
Is it wrong that I feel that way about Dr. Phil? Like,
What? That he's got a huge dong?
No, well, no. And you know what? That's probably what's holding him over, like, right now. That's the only thing. He's like, dude, the further his fucking hair goes back, the bigger that dick is.
Yeah.
Like, his dick is so big that if he, like leans forward, he would look like one of the dancers on Michael Jackson's video, Smooth Criminal. You know what I mean? Where they, like, lean forward and then they just kind of like fucking hop back up. I feel like that's Dr. Phil dick. That's why he's like, she's like, no, you could grab my hand every time after each episode and walk me right off.
Dr. Phil probably fucks a bitch and be stuck inside her for like 15 minutes like dogs.
Yeah, like a couple of Yorkie Terriers just sitting there, just stuck together.
Alright, so what are we gonna do now? We're just sitting here.
This
Tell me
happened.
how you feel.
This happened to me with a leather sofa once.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to Dr. Phil.
Do you guys want to talk about the woman that got pregnant while in a coma?
Wait,
Sure.
What?
What is this?
You guys don't know about this?
She doesn't know my name, does she?
Break it down. Go ahead.
All right, tell us about
Woman,
this, Eric.
Woman is in a coma. I want to say Arizona, and
There
gets
once was a
pregnant.
woman in a coma.
They
She
don't
lived in Arizona.
realize she's pregnant until she's having the kid. Has the kid,
Wait,
still in a coma.
wait. The hospital
Yep.
had no idea that this woman who was in a coma was like, did they think a tumor was growing from her stomach while she was sleeping?
Oh, her tumor's kicking.
Yeah.
Like, how do they?
This sleeping bitch needs to look up the
Dude, you
pizza.
have please look this up
I
because this
got it.
doesn't sound.
No, it's the big story right now. Yeah. And
How long was she in a coma for?
Longer than
10
9
years.
months.
When a woman who has been in a vegetative state for years suddenly gave birth at an Arizona care facility, caregivers
gave birth.
were taken completely by surprise, telling 911 dispatchers, "We had no idea she was pregnant."
I think I just became religious.
Hey,
Alright, so my guess
I
is
think I just became.
wait a
religious.
minute. Unless there's like what if the lady in the coma was fat? Like really, like morbidly obese.
Oh, okay, all right. Like Gilbert Grape's mom.
Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that woman.
Like what if she's morbidly obese? Maybe you wouldn't know. But you know what I mean?
So, is she like what? What are you doing? Why are you doing a 911 call? She's in a coma.
She's crowning.
She's wait a minute.
You know, there's one
Okay.
dude. You know, there's a janitor or something like that going, "Yeah, it's crazy. I know."
What the fuck, right?
Right?
This is
She
nuts.
said it wrong with that.
Like I'm a Christian. I've heard this story before.
No, that baby's the new Messiah. That's all. I
Oh
no, I
my
don't think
God.
he looks like me.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's so fucking funny.
That baby better not be black though. That's all I'm saying. That baby better not be black. That's all I'm saying.
What
It
race is
better
this
not.
woman? Like, what is it? Well, I don't think any black woman's ever.
No, ain't no. They ain't gonna leave no. Yeah, they ain't gonna leave no black woman.
Why
in a
are
coma
white
for 10
people?
years.
It feels like a very white thing is to be in a coma, right? I don't ever hear anybody in another race have like in a coma.
No, let me explain
You know what I mean?
something to you.
It's
No, no, black
like
people,
our family-
black
a
people
black
have
woman-
like a coma on the couch all day.
I just time to stop
They,
being
they,
racist.
yeah, they only wake up. They only wake up on the 1st and the 15th. Like that's it.
I was in a coma, nigga. I was
Every 2 weeks I wake up and go right back in. I don't know how to do that.
wake up from a check.
Wake up on the 1st, get a TV, go right back into it. That's how I do that.
But let me explain something to y'all. Like, and this is why I say, like,
horrific.
well, this is why I know the lady who was in a coma not black. After about 3 years, like, we just give it to the Lord. After 3 years, just give it to the Lord. Right? You know what I mean? Like, she ain't coming back. You know how much that thing costs every day?
Yeah. It's because white people
like,
have better
look at-
fucking health insurance to keep this person on fucking life support. 10 years? Holy shit.
Give it to the Lord. Just
Blue Cross Blue Shield's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are we paying for?
So
This is ridiculous.
So now this woman, what's a coma baby? What are going to be the effects of a coma baby?
what color is this
Are
baby?
they
I need to know.
gonna sleep 15 hours a day? Like what's the
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
cycle? So, Eric, you told us a little bit. Can you tell us what's going on? What the fuck?
She's just mad.
Is that the
Alright,
was
so
a
this-
22-year-old?
So she's just talking about her kid who's in a coma.
Yeah. Like
So what about that coma person kid? The kid's kid. The coma
All right, you
The
lost
coma
me.
person's
Yeah.
kid. No, they're talking about the coma person. So
The
it was
person
the
in
mother.
the coma?
No, they were talking about the mother that was talking about the person that was in the coma. But what about the coma's kid? The coma person's kid.
The baby.
Yeah, the baby.
The one that was just born.
Is
Yeah.
that is that what,
Okay.
is that what is that the correct terminology for them? Hey, coma kid, come here. I'm wondering, what do you call someone who's
Stop
born-
drooling.
Yeah, Derek, you problematic, insensitive piece of shit.
I'm wondering. I'm honestly wondering.
No.
I mean, yes, Dereck is a monster, but I'm just wondering.
I'm not a monster. I'm his teacher.
I'm just wondering, what do you call a coma kid? Maybe the nice thing to do is actually not point it out all the time.
Yeah, because the thing is,
Everyone,
sometimes.
this is Jeremy. He's new in class. He's a fucking coma kid.
Yeah, it's like, because he's sitting right over there next to the test tube babies because we don't even know where to put him right now.
Oh my god. Like that's gotta be like the worst. Like find out like this is how this kid is gonna grow up and realize this is how he was born. And you know kids are gonna be like, yeah, hi, you were born from a coma rate.
How does
Like you know what I mean?
push? Like it's just so they just have to
I think that's a bad way
take the baby out, and then
No, you ever seen that strength test with the hammer at like carnivals?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You just bam, and the kid comes out.
oh my
It's not. This is. I think this is science, right?
oh my god.
Alright. Alright.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, with the woman gives birth, they cut her open, whatever, and the gender's sitting on the floor. He goes, "So is it a boy or girl?" All right, and he just continues.
Shout out to expectant mothers.
Also, shout out to the janitor.
Shout out to the not black janitor.
So what's the story behind this? Because is it the idea that somebody took advantage and they didn't know, or was it the idea that like, did she have somebody that cared about her? Or was it like, you know what I mean? Like it's a very weird.
It's this place was this is the worst place basically. This place in Phoenix was the worst.
Happens all the time.
But it was a hospital in Phoenix.
Yeah, like a place that kind of takes care of vegetables.
Oh my God! If it's an illegal,
Shout out to
Trump is
vegetables.
gonna go off. Trump is gonna go off on this.
That baby go.
Yeah, you know what? It probably is best for this country if it is a white guy. Let's be honest.
Because
Right now, in these harsh times.
if it is an illegal immigrant that impregnates the woman who's in a coma, who could be a legal citizen but couldn't wait to sign or say anything, does Trump think that this baby is illegal?
I
Because
think.
even if it was born in Arizona.
That's like a chicken or the egg question, nigga. I ain't got time for that. That's a loaded question.
I think the law.
Huge issue. It's a huge
loaded question.
issue.
I think the law as it presently is still applies to coma babies, so I think it'll be good.
All right. Wow.
All right, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, unless I don't know. Maybe our founding fathers were like coma babies are bullshit somewhere.
But I love the idea of him growing up one day, and then him being an adult. He's gonna be sitting there. He's like, "You guys remember me?" He's like a politician somewhere, worked his way up, and then people started. He's like, "I was coma baby," right? Fucking runs this country. You know what I'm saying? And he's
I
like,
think he would run on that. I don't think it'd be a big surprise when he won. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's me, coma baby. If I can make it."
We should have called it coma baby.
Who else can say anything worse? If I can make this.
We now interrupt your regularly scheduled program for an address from Coma Baby.
Yeah. President Coma Baby. My name is Steve.
No, it's Coma Baby. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
I'm
Talk your
Steve.
shit, Coma Baby.
Hi, I'm Steve Coma Baby. And I know there's a lot of people out there that think our country is going down the tubes. Not test tube babies, which are the people that I grew up and hung around with, which are equal to me or any other American.
Alright, shout out to Coma Babies.
Shout out to coma babies. You don't
There
need to
we
listen
go.
to this shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's horrific. How does Eric say that, never give his detail, he's pulling up shit on the computer and then walks away?
Oh, cause yeah, I mean,
How
he's.
could a woman in a vegetative state get pregnant and give birth? Question mark. And OBGYN
Yeah, what do you mean how?
explains.
How?
Who explains? And then now all of a sudden I see an avocado and a fucking bagel with.
I love how they ask the question like, how could this happen? Well, there's some guy, he's on about an 8-month or a 9-month cold streak, and he works at the hospital.
There was a guy who was a safety sitter, right? And they get paid to just watch people like when they're on the they just watch patients or anything happened, but this safety sitter fell asleep. And while somebody was doing that and nurses were dealing with other people, somebody somehow
Fucked.
came in and fucked this woman. Like, this is like, that is such a fucked up, that's such a fucked up thing. Like, it's so crazy that there are women out there sitting there, they were conscious, and they were sitting there and they're making complaints about these men who have made advances of them. Could you imagine? This woman who was not unconscious, but in a coma for years. And some dude took advantage. That is
Some guy works there.
That is the animal of all animals. That is a
Yeah, that's the
disgusting,
worst.
horrible, horrible thing.
And look, like, why
That
not?
is so
Why would you?
I mean,
I know I'm about to say this right now.
Who is?
I know I'm about to say this right
what
now.
kind of person?
Why would you not pull out? Why would you not? Like, I know what it sounds like coming out my mouth,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
but bro,
I know what you're saying.
That's a horrible.
I've been with women who have grabbed their legs and then wrapped it, like stay in there, like try to grab you to hold you in there. This woman,
Who do you fucking like? The
It's
villain in
so-
Goldeneye?
no, the woman living off of Social Security. That's what I was fucking. So they're looking for, but like this woman is just right there. You have, like you said, you have every chance to pull out,
Yeah.
but not even pulling out. Why did you
Like
go
you would
in?
never, ever
Where
get
are
caught.
you,
You know
in your
what's-
life to go in the first place?
You know what's even crazier?
Yeah.
He was so careful. He was so careful about everything else. Like he matched up his lunch break with the security guard's lunch break.
Really?
I think so.
What does
I mean,
he
how
tell-
else is he gonna do it?
What does he
Yeah.
tell people? Does he go, yeah, but she listens to me? You know what I mean? Like, she never argued with me. She just, you know what I mean? She just listened to everything I had. What kind of person, what kind of sick fuck is in their life to do that to another, like, that's
How
just-
horrible? Like, how real did shit get? Like, you know what I'm saying? How real did shit
How
get?
dry did that?
That you have to go to that level.
Well, isn't some people are into that though? They're into past stuff. Like that was the whole thing with Cosby. People were like, no, he's this kind of sexual. I forget how they explained it.
How many no's do you get to get to that point? Like all the girls that you talk to, like, no.
I love her. She didn't say no.
No. All these no's where he goes, hey, do you want to fuck? And she's,
Beep. She said yes. That wasn't a no.
did you hear that?
Did you hear a no? Because I didn't hear a no. Yeah.
Do you want to start a family?
Give me a beep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this not black baby in you right now.
Beep means yes, no beep means no.
And if there's no beep, she's dead. He doesn't have to ask at that point.
Oh, God, yeah, well then that's a whole, that's
Shout out
a
to
different
dead
person.
people.
That's a different person. Yeah, but then she wouldn't get pregnant.
All right.
So, that's a whole other, fuck off. Eric, why did you bring this up?
Come on, baby.
He was way better with race. Oh wait, what race is this woman?
Find out. Find out now.
Yeah, we need to know races.
We'll
Like
decide
I
if we
said.
like her right now.
Like us.
Like I said,
we wouldn't
the odds
do,
of her being white is very high. Like I said, white people get in comas.
we would not do the Joke Junkies podcast justice if we didn't find out the races of these people. We have to know.
America has to know.
We didn't do our listeners justice if we don't know the races so we can shit on them. Like, that's what it comes down to.
Egyptian. I don't know much about them. Hold on.
Oh man.
All right.
So
So
I like your guys' podcast. It's like the podcast that I like. I don't want anybody ever to listen to. Like it's the one where it's like, oh, do you guys put? Is this like? You know, like, is this something you hide? Is this like what do they call those scrolls that they found?
This is
out
like
in
the
desert?
R. Kelly sex tape. This is.
Yeah. I don't want anybody. Oh man. So 10 years from now, they're gonna do a fucking lifetime series on this goddamn fucking podcast.
So megastar Dereck Furtado has just been fired from hosting the Oscars, right?
Yeah, only Miguel.
All right, so I just put that in the universe. I'm so sorry, Furtado.
No, it's, you said you don't say sorry on this fucking show.
Okay.
You said
Yeah,
that-
shout out to
you
Dereck
said
Furtado. Shout out to Dereck Furtado.
For any Furtados out there, I didn't want him to misrepresent.
you didn't Google the race, did you? Like, what's the race of these Silly folks in Arizona. What did you?
You can find them at outfuckyourresearchup.com.
What if you put
We've
it
been
in?
asking this for 20 goddamn minutes, Eric.
I'm trying.
20 goddamn minutes.
I'm on it.
Eric, I'm gonna tell you right now. Alan would have found that in fucking 2 seconds.
I'm actually bad at Google.
No, Alan would have
skill
found
I
that
have.
story, jerked off on it, and then been able to tell us the race from memory.
He goes, I'm not good at Google, but if you put me on Pornhub search, I
Jerked
can
off
find
on
any
it, like I'm
category.
jerking off on the computer screen.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Directly. It's like I'm ruining my monitor because it's so hot.
It's a touch screen, and he goes, it doesn't. The touch screen doesn't work anymore.
Rolling Stone is
Eric, we're depending on you.
It
and
looked
you're
like
not. Where
the
are
name
you?
was like Christy
Okay.
Miller.
Yeah, that's fine. We already that.
We're gonna go with white. That's the one that was in a coma.
So it's either she's either white or she's related to Reggie Miller. All right.
All right, Christine Miller.
I'm gonna go with A on that one. But all right.
I'm gonna go with it's Reggie Miller's sister.
I'm gonna go with it's Reggie Miller's kid that was from a white woman. Like that's what it was. He banged a white woman, and it's Christy.
Shout out to Reggie Miller's kid.
Chastity Cooper.
Oh,
Wait, Chastity.
Okay, that can go either
Wait,
way.
Cooper.
Chastity.
Cooper can go either way.
Do you know what a chastity belt is?
You don't get to the.
Ironic.
That is, yeah, that's fucking ironic, big time.
yeah.
A chastity belt would hold
All right.
you. Oh man. this
Well,
is-
now it's perfect for late night joke fodder, right? Chastity belt. I'll be surprised if Colbert doesn't do 10 minutes on this to open his show tonight.
Yeah. I was driving into work today. Stumbled upon this podcast and they brought up this thing and I looked it up and it was this woman in a coma who got pregnant.
That is
named
hardcore.
Chastity?
Chastity Cooper.
That's not right. That is so wrong. I almost feel like now the janitor was going down. He had like 5 women to fuck, but when he saw Chastity, he had like a smirk on his face.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
He's like,
bitch.
oh yeah, I'll get in there.
All right, her identity has not been reported and is not known if she has a family or a guardian.
How about the assailant?
probably-
Let's
She's
talk
got a
about that.
family now.
Let's talk about the baby daddy. Can we talk about the baby daddy for
Yeah.
a second?
So this guy is police demand DNA from Phoenix care staff after woman.
So we don't have a winner yet.
No.
No, they, but
Or loser, I
clearly
guess we should call it,
they're
but-
starting in the right place.
They gotta get more
It wouldn't be
focus.
like, oh, the Dunkin' Donuts employee. It's a care staff that was there at the hospital. So clearly,
More.
somebody in
But
that
let me
area-
explain something. Do you know that there was, I forget, it was a news article where they were, I want to say it was a passed out somebody and like the security or whatever was charging motherfuckers to come in and do shit like this. This was a real story.
Yeah,
remember?
that's right. I did
Oh.
remember.
Like it was just like prostitution. Like yeah, you can go ahead and
go
do
in
this,
there
pay
and
me whatever.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so it's the thing.
Send
Make
Maury
it-
Povich down there. He'll have it figured out who the baby daddy is.
I don't know. There's some bitches been on there like 18 times. They ain't found this baby daddy yet.
That's right. They've been there
Like-
18 times. They go, no, I know, I know.
1000% Mary.
Right here. And then every reaction is, and they go running.
And then they
into
get
the
hit
back.
by the Maury sniper and they fall and
They fall over, and the guy's like, fuck. And there's always one guy that's like, and I almost find like every once in a while there's a real honest guy, and I'm like, you know, a good dude. But then there's a guy who's like advertising he's a good dude. Where he's like, he's gonna come over, no, it's okay, it's all good, you know, I'm not mad at you for it. He's like, you know, if you need anything from me, I'm like, dude, this
no,
guy-
get the fuck out of
this
here. You were
guy's
just
trying
doing the
to fuck
Macarena on stage like
more-
3 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's right. You're
Yeah.
trying to fuck me. Yeah, because he was like, yeah, yeah. Then he goes back and he's like, no, you know. He's like, nah, dude, you are advertising big time, baby. This is what you want.
Yeah.
You want to come out of this going, hey, did you see? Oh shit.
I still hear you by the way.
Yeah.
But you
Do you see? Did you see me? Did you see me on the Maury Povich show?
Yeah, I was on there.
Yeah.
And no, I am not the father.
No, but like him at a bar. What's up, baby girl? What's up?
You might have seen me on Maury.
Show? I know you don't work during the day.
That would only work if they actually saw him and his bullshit on Maury Povich show. Other than that, that's a really bad intro.
Yeah, but if you are.
Yeah.
Hey, you might see me on Maury. Wanna
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, it was
Probably not. But alright.
No, you see me on Maury? It wasn't mine. So it's like, it's already off to a good start. It's like, oh, no, I'm good. Good. When I fuck. Shit.
That's right.
They don't get
All right,
pregnant.
since
But have you seen like the you know how to have the women on there? It's like, this is her third time on the show, and we're bringing 3 people here, and then they have the list of all the people that they've tested, and it's like this grid of people, and half of them are just like silhouettes because the guys are dead. like, like, you know what I mean? You've seen that shit, right? They're just silhouettes.
Yeah, no, the
David,
silhouettes
a
of
silhouette,
and
David,
then
that's-
one asshole who's like just looking around, right? Just looking around, going, I don't even know who the fuck this bitch is.
some random guy that came out found outside.
Yeah, they told me they'd give me a free burrito if I
You just told me I was gonna be on TV. I guess I'm on TV.
Oh, I hope I'm not the father.
That would suck.
Kid looks nothing
That would make this free burrito taste a whole lot worse. You know what I'm saying?
I love it when they go through all that stuff, and if they're on like the 3rd one where she's just trying to filter through everybody, and it is clearly a kid that is so like, it's not a white kid, and there is the one white guy because she goes, I did fuck that one white
And you
guy,
know
that
what-
one white, and he's just sitting there going, and that's the one guy going, I'm telling you, you know, if shit hit the fan and it is my kid, you know, I'll do what
I'm gonna step up
I'll
and be
do
a
what I
man.
can. I mean, I don't see it, but I kind of can see it. Like, to be the nice guy, and it's like, dude, you're an idiot.
If I have to raise little Carmelo, I will do it.
Yeah. Is that your true feeling, Jeff?
But look, this is what I don't get. Like, none of these women, they're always, regardless of how many dudes in the test, is like, I'm 1,000% sure that this is the father of my baby. And then they run up to the fucking little teleprompter, or the little screen, and they point, look at that nose.
Yeah, they go up to it.
Right.
Look at this.
You see
Look
that?
at this. And then she goes over to him. Look at that. Now look at this.
But like, why the fuck has no woman ever been on there? Is like, are you sure this is the father of your child? Nigga, might be. I don't know. But open the envelope. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They are
Why
always
would women ever do that?
They are
Just open
always
the
a
envelope. I don't know.
1,000%.
Listen, Maury,
Always 1,000%.
Maury, I like to fuck. I have no idea who's this kid's father. You got 30 dudes back there? Yeah, bring in 100. I have no fucking idea. Do you understand how much I
Hey,
love
Maury,
fucking-
go ahead and get yours done too. I don't know.
And the funny thing is, you would think that every time she goes on, she'd be more disheveled looking, but she's got a better hairdo each time she goes. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm going on again, and she gets better. Her hair did.
You
the
guys
whole
watch a lot of Maury.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
guys are talking
I
about.
kinda-
You guys are talking about like plot lines now.
Okay,
and reoccurring characters.
I will
in
say
Maury.
that anytime like Maury is on, I watch an irrational amount of Maury.
It's stupid.
I really do.
The only other
I think
show
it's
that
so
I've
fucking
watched
hilarious.
as much as more is like Saved by the Bell. Like, I know as much about Saved by the Bell that I do about the Maury
Of course
Povich
you
show.
know. I mean, you modeled your life off Zach, basically.
Yeah, basically. Every once in a while in real life I always say like freeze, but nobody stops so I can fucking get my shit together before anybody fucking figures it out. But, you know what I mean? But that's how you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Just walking up to random Mexican guys and calling them Mario.
Yeah.
Whatever his character name was.
It was at Mario League. AC. Yeah, what's going? It's Slater. Like what? Shut up, Screech.
We
Like,
were on the
who's this other
basketball. We were on the basketball team that time together, and we had to sneak in Screech. All right.
That's right, that's right. No, yeah, I remember that time when they fucking tried to drill oil in the back of our football field. And I got a bunch of oil all over that duck, and I tried to wipe it all off. And so I gave this nice little speech, and I had a little spray bottle that Kelly, who she usually put her hairspray in, and I sprayed a whole bunch of oil all over everything, and I made a good point, and I saved the goddamn high school.
Yeah. You don't remember our zany antics in Hawaii for that one movie? You don't remember that?
Oh, you remember that time I did subliminal messages on fucking cassette tape so I could bang chicks? You remember when I used to do that?
Some guy's like, my name's Jose, dude. I want you to get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to white people.
Yeah,
Shout out to white people. That's what's happening right now.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that's good. We were talking about that. So tell us about that episode
That was
of
our
Sanford and
fan.
Sons.
That was
Come on, EJ.
Good show.
Tell us about that good episode of Sanford and
No,
Sons.
I've
All right,
watched every episode.
You
of
want to
Sanford
make fun of
and Sons.
EJ?
I really have.
Ask him about Eve's sitcom. Yeah, that Eve. The rapper, Eve.
Eve, yes, with the paw prints.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Good
married a
sitcom.
white dude.
She had, sitcom.
Oh yeah, she actually went on, like it was an article that she let somebody interview her and say, I ain't fucking with niggas no more. Like that's what happened. Like she was like, I'm only fucking with white dudes or whatever she said now. And she married some white billionaires.
She worked her way up. She was like,
she is eating better.
Thug life, and then she got with the white dude. She was like, I'm not messing with
Bruh.
just white dudes. I'm messing with the white. This guy's
Yeah.
a billionaire.
She's eating better than when she was stripping. She's eating better than when she was a fucking platinum rapper. Fuck that.
That's right. She had a sitcom. She goes, I don't give a fuck how good it was.
Yeah.
She goes, this dude is a multi-billionaire. And she
Yeah.
was like, you haven't heard shit from her. Not that she's mad, not that she's happy. You ain't heard shit. She goes, I don't care.
Yeah, she's like, I don't give a fuck
I don't
about none
need
of
to
this
talk
shit.
to any of you ever again.
I bet you Eve ain't even got an Instagram. She don't give a fuck.
She don't care. Yeah, does she? It's not even, if anybody can go out there and check if Eve's got
Check if
an
Eve
Instagram,
got an Instagram.
tag us in it. Eve doesn't.
Cause yo, she's eating. Like, all right, do you? Like, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm a little salty, but I'm not mad at her.
I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her.
Cause Furtado.
Are you mad at her? You were mad at her probably from the start.
Sitcom. I hated the
I thought you
sitcom.
meant as soon as you saw
And you know
it.
what? You know what I really hate about it is every time I try to make fun of EJ for watching Eve's sitcom, everyone goes, "Oh, that's a great show." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You get all mad.
Any amount of money.
I remember watching a couple episodes. I'm like, it was pretty funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Any amount of money, Alan, you would marry a billionaire Jew and disappear.
Like a dude, like
You would. A billionaire Jewish woman, you would marry her and disappear.
No, well, I mean, I don't know if I'd want to live underneath the earth in the bunkers that they've shoveled out. You know, but.
But my forearm tattoo is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I think you would, Alan. I really think you would disappear.
Any Jewish
definitely
woman
would.
billionaire, anyone?
But the thing is, if she was a billionaire and she loved the fact that you talk shit on her,
Yeah.
you would disappear. You go, as
Bruh.
long as I can say everything I could ever wish to
As
say.
long as I get, as long as I get a special room in the house to put up my flags and
and my train set, my little train set. As long as I get an oven, flags, train set,
and my
I'm
big
totally
metal
gonna do it.
eagle, I'll be okay.
I would go as far as to say this, Alan. Like, if you were to have a Jewish billionaire that wanted to marry you, we'd be talking about you in 15 years like Crystal Pepsi. Damn, you remember Alan Fitzgerald?
Yeah, I remember that. I really wish it would come back, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming back.
Yeah, and even if it did, it wouldn't be that great.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, she got an Instagram. And that's her and her man's is me and
Yep.
Baba.
Was that Baba? That's what you call it?
Yeah.
I call that nigga whatever he want to be called. It's me and Billy Goat. Me and Billy Goat just bullshitting.
It's funny because like when you think Eve going through everything she's got, like
She's a hood chick from
yeah.
Philly.
But the thing is so hood to the point of where if you heard that she married a billionaire, you go, that bitch is smart. Like you wouldn't even like it's not even like that's out of her character. You go,
I tell you what, there's nobody hating on Eve.
No,
why?
one person.
No.
Actually,
No
Rob
one does.
Rob Green shouts her out every Christmas Eve, and it says "Merry Christmas." Eve."
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
just remembered.
Yeah, she
For
is
Rob, yeah.
But it like nobody, like you're right. Nobody has on Eve. Nobody does.
Fuck no.
You know what I mean? And even Dereck, she does what we're doing right now. I think Dereck doesn't she do like just a fucking like a radio show, like a podcast thing?
Yeah, Dereck is kind of funny. I can't lie.
Yeah, she just
Yeah, she's kind of funny.
like it's one of those things where she always had her braids so tight that I'm like, just let it go a little bit. Just
Yeah.
let it all out and lift your shirt. That's all I wanted Dereck to do for years. I'm just sitting there because she
Yeah,
always
Miss
does
Brad.
I'm like, yeah, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to see Brad's tits. I just wanted to see, I wanted to see it because she was so functified.
Oh yeah, she was in all of those big ass, the big clothes.
So.
And she had the crisscross braids, like the
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. If there was a crisscross, they had a third group member. It was Dereck. Like we can't have you in this.
What's
You about
going
to play?
on?
You about to play?
What's going on? Is there a fire?
Oh, I thought that was an epic bomb. I was like, did I say something that unfunny? I started to nigga, I peed a little bit. I was like, what'd I do?
I know. He's like, that sounds like a government beat.
Like this
that
sounds
was-
like, yo, this bomb, this is a time bomb. What the fuck did I say?
EJ said something so unfunny that Eric just started building a real bomb.
So what is this? Yeah, Dereck.
Yes. Ah, I'm a big fan of Dereck. Yes.
Yeah. The
Yeah, that's how you say it.
That's how. Yes.
Yeah, that's how. What did you think about Lady of Rage?
She's from Virginia.
Who the hell's
Lady of
Lady
Yeah,
of
she is.
Rage?
Lady of Rage.
Afro Puffs.
Afro Puffs?
stuff with my Afro Puffs.
I thought that was a breakfast cereal.
All right, he's a movie guy. Baby D. It's Baby D. Is Lady of Rage.
Baby D?
Oh, it's a black movie. Sorry.
I know some black movies. Bad
it was
Boys.
Next Friday. Next Friday. You remember Baby D, the one?
I've seen Next Friday.
Yeah.
Eric,
The one that chased him around the car, and then
fine lady.
he gave her a cookie or something, and she left him alone.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
No.
What was it he gave her? It's like, here you go. Like, and she took it from him and ate it and let him leave.
Was it was it something with weed in it?
No, you remember. You don't know what I'm talking about.
She,
But
she
next
know when
Friday.
all the new hostess is coming out.
Yeah.
She know when all the
That one. But remember, she was chasing him around the car, and he kept
Uh-huh.
juking to get from her, and then he pulled something out, some kind of snack,
Okay, was he chasing?
and he was like, "Here it is, fresh out the wrapper," or whatever he said.
Was she chasing Ice Cube or was she chasing Mike Epps?
Mike Epps.
That's okay. I remember the scene. I can't put a face. on it.
Yeah. Because she's not a person that you, like a guy would chase. Like she's built like she's
The
gonna
chase her.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so
Right.
she's
she was gonna beat his ass.
She's a big one then.
Yep. And her Afro puffs, and she
rock
shit
and
was
stuff
like-
with him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why do you have it on Pornhub? Look on.
Lady D apparently is.
Oh, you know that it was a
Lady of
Lady
Rage.
What is it?
You sound
Lady
just like
of
someone getting
Rage.
caught watching porn at work. I'm doing
Oh, I
research.
know. I was looking this up. And I was looking up puppies, and all of a sudden there's some lady bouncing on the cock. I don't know.
I don't know how this is gonna happen.
That's not Lady of Rage. But
That's Eve.
Yep. All right. So we did the Brat, a little bit of Eve, and we need Alan to hear Lady of Rage.
Lady of Rage. Got it.
Lady of Rage.
Furtado, you might be blacker than Eric.
Yes.
I wish we could have a black off. That'll be
I like
fun.
how he's like, wait, who is it I'm looking for? Excuse me.
If we're doing a
Lady
black off,
Rage
How
Against the
how much time we got
Yeah,
left on this podcast? I can make this happen real quick.
a black off.
A black off.
Machine.
And it's on the above the rim.
I'm nervous.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Cause
Do you find Afro puffs?
Sorry.
That's the one you got to do. There it is.
Yeah, I
you remember that's from Fitzgerald?
I recognize the beat.
Still kicking up dust. Huh?
Black woman who looked like Mickey Mouse. She got that shit right here.
Alright, but I mean that don't sound like a dainty lady, no fucking way.
No
Not
way.
at all.
No fucking
Not at
they don't.
I would never say shit to her.
Yeah.
I would never say shit to her. She was the other woman who.
Yo, she could call me and talk some shit in that same voice. I'd be like, alright.
She was the woman who was standing behind Queen Latifah back in the day when she was just like, when she used to, U-N-I-T-Y, who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y.
I'm on the low in love with Queen Latifah. I can't lie.
I like Queen Latifah.
I'm in love with Queen Latifah.
fucking love her.
In Leave?
Hmm?
In Love with Queen Latifah.
Yeah. She's great.
Well, not like that. But I mean, no, I do. I love Queen Latifah.
Rapper,
I think she's dope.
actress,
I really do.
fucking
I think
cool
she's
person.
dope.
She
Yeah.
makes makeup commercials.
She seems like one of those people that would be fun to just sit down and kick it with.
She's a person.
You know what I'm saying?
Who took advantage of each one of her situations. Was a good person each time. She was a rapper, did her thing, worked her way through. She was an actress.
A
She's
singer.
A singer, dude, everything.
Yeah.
She did everything she could possibly do. Queen Latifah was awesome.
She dated Dwight Howard, right?
Dude, she
Or
was
is
on
that just a
Set It
rumor?
Off.
Okay. So
Do
we
you need to say
black
any more?
off
No,
thing?
don't downplay it out. Set It Off was great.
I never saw Set It Off.
Oh man,
I never saw Set It Off.
it's not gonna help your opinion about people.
I could be Alan in a black off.
Yeah, you can probably beat Allen. I think Furtado might get you though.
Let's do this.
Dude, yeah, I will destroy Eric.
Nah.
If we're talking sitcoms.
All right, what's the name of
Alright.
D'Angelo's second album?
Go. What is it?
He can't just ask
That's a fair question.
Yeah, it's a fair question. That's a very black question.
Then you can ask him a question.
brown sugar.
No, that's the
No,
name.
that's-
that was the first single off his first album.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. It was Voodoo.
Yeah.
It was Voodoo.
Thank you, EJ.
Yeah, it was Voodoo.
It was Voodoo.
All right.
Oh.
Goddamn, Potato.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. You ask him a question he might not know. A black question.
I already know the answer to it. Cocoa butter.
Cocoa cocoa butter and Vaseline. That's how you get rid of the ashy.
That's right.
No.
I know.
I'm looking for some.
You don't need to look it up on the internet. Sweet potato pie. What else do you need to know?
I'm gonna go with Mountain Dew on this one. Before you ask me.
All right, here's one. All right, let's try this one.
Alan's trying. That's so fucking funny.
I just like the idea of guessing before the question. That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's funny. Now
All
it's turned into a game show. EJ's going around going, how black are you?
How much am I supposed to like you?
Yeah, round one.
I'm gonna go with Alizé for 500.
Oh, man. Yeah, the first round, Hennessy. I get it. So easy. So fucking easy.
Yeah, you could have done better than that.
Yeah. So what do you got, EJ? What are you gonna throw?
Let's see.
Dereck first. That's fun.
It's a tough one.
Huh?
It's tough.
What is?
We didn't even ask a question yet. You're already fucking having a tough time. Nobody asked a question. He goes, "This is tough."
What do old black people call slippers? And I think, all right, let's see. What do they call slippers?
Indoor Timberlands.
Wrong. Fuck you, Alan.
I'm trying to think. Like, go get me my.
Go get me mine. I heard it.
my. Maybe slippers in my.
Slippers, okay. Furtado, you know it?
Yeah, I think it's a trick question.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, because I spent the night at a lot of my black, and I'm just trying to remember. Because I remember when
We have a certain name and they're very similar for
Yeah,
the
because-
slippers and the bathrobe. They both have a name and they
Right.
start with the same word.
Oh,
Because I remember when they didn't do it, he would pick up that slipper and then hit.
What?
Inside shoes.
No, almost.
No.
It was house shoes.
House shoes.
House shoes.
I was
Yep,
close.
house shoes.
Yeah, house shoes.
Somebody once called me a house shoe.
I don't understand that.
That's a light-skinned slave. I don't know. I just made that up.
That was on me. That was me.
Oh, I just made that up.
Let's see.
All right. If Newports didn't exist, what would black people smoke?
Oh, what did Denzel Washington smoke in Training Day? Cools.
That's correct.
Yeah, I look for the win.
No, that's correct.
Cool.
He's like, no shit, I knew that one. Let's
Because
see.
I feel like Alan was sitting there going, "That's not right." Like so racist to the point of going, "Those are not Newports. Those are not Newports enough to where I'm aware of the stereotype that I held into my brain that the cools were the things that were the supplement of my racism."
I have a
Where he
scare-
sit there and he's like, "Those are supposed to be Newports. That's a cools." Because Denzel Washington did that, I answered EJ's question correctly.
Yeah, what else you got?
Huh?
What else you got?
Let's see. This says Black Jeopardy.
Too many white people are involved with that sketch.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, it was way too many.
I'm trying to think of something that's fun. Okay.
Right.
Oh man, this one was my first crush album.
Your first crush?
Yeah. This one, I loved her. No. This woman was a freak in the morning, and she was also a freak in the evening.
Now that's
I
why I
know this
call
one.
music
Who is she?
15.
Great question. You cannot know this. I swear to God, I'll
I think you know the song, but who is this woman who I had a crush on? She was, I don't know. Oh man, I don't know what it was about her. But
Oh, Chili from TLC.
get the
Wrong.
fuck out of here.
Wrong. You are so wrong.
It's Adina Howard.
Adina Howard.
Adina Howard, she sounds like a singer from like the 40s.
Yeah, you guys are doing like
You know.
early '90s black shit.
Yeah, but isn't that the
Okay,
best
well-
of the?
Well, ask them.
What do they do?
Yeah.
Chief Rocker.
Chief Rocker?
Lords and Underground.
Mm.
Yeah.
I grew up on that. Let's see.
Okay, so we gotta go to that era. That's fine.
What era? What
I'm
years?
saying don't even.
Lords and Underground era.
No. Go
So,
further up. I'm
Like
saying
Funky Child, like Chief Rocker.
all right.
late
so,
90s. No, or later than that.
Okay.
DMX.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to.
DMX, like 97, 98?
Yeah.
Okay. 97, 98, I can do
Okay.
that.
How many albums did he release in 1998?
DMX. 2?
Yeah.
No, that's actually correct.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah. What's the name of those albums?
Yeah, can you name the 2 albums?
Arf and Arf. No, it was.
Come on.
Blood on my.
Come on.
Blood.
That's the
Shut up,
second one.
Furtado. Let him do it.
What's the first one?
Come on, let's watch that
First
little
one.
boy walk, okay? Let's watch him walk.
DMX. I think it just had DMX in big letters on it.
And what
Said
was the
like,
album?
It's the first one.
What,
Well, they're
what was
both
it? A
new.
question? Was it a question?
No, it
No.
was not.
Was it DMX? Oh, Rough Riders. Rough Riders.
Eric,
Can
no.
you please stop saying that?
All right, he's like, can you please stop saying that? All right, here we go. I'll tell you the first one, he'll tell you the second one. You ready?
Mm,
And you're gonna punch yourself in the face because you have to know this. There's no way you don't.
I'm sure.
His first album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
No.
Second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
No. I don't know album names.
It's just.
Okay.
So
No, I guess I'm losing because
I don't know.
I'm thinking of a question.
No, I mean, we're not even keeping
But
score at this
I don't
point.
wanna-
This is just for shits and
I
giggles.
don't want to embarrass myself, but I did think of I don't think I can name like 4 characters in Boys in the Hood.
All right.
No?
No, okay.
How many people off the Wu-Tang Clan can you
Okay,
name?
that I could do because that's 97, 98 when I thought I was gangster. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm listening.
We got.
Yeah.
I met Method Man. He
I
made
can
fun
do
of me.
this one.
Yeah, I think we could. Me and Ellen together could name.
Yeah, we'd
the
figure
Wu-Tang.
this shit
Okay,
out.
let's go.
Yeah, together I think.
And we won't even
all
try to get sneaky and act like the B Squad like Wu-Tang like Shaheem and all of them like they don't count.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Method Man, Ghostface Killer,
Uh-huh.
Raekwon the Chef, Inspector Deck,
RZA.
RZA, Jizza,
Jizza.
Old Dirty Bastard. That's 7.
Who had metal arms?
Yes. Metal Arms used to box in Mortal Kombat.
The guy that was from Street Fighter from Las Vegas.
Balrog. He's talking about Balrog.
Yep. He was in there. That was everybody, right?
I thought you were gonna do like a callback. You're like, oh, that's Jax.
You got.
We did
It's
that.
Jax from
You
Mortal
got-
Kombat. The art. Yeah.
Yeah. You got Inspector Deck. I think we got most of
wouldn't
them.
have thought
there.
you got.
You
think
got
he's got
Inspector
7.
Deck, RZA, Jizza, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Raekwon.
There's one you guys are missing.
There's one.
There's one that I can think of. I might be. Well, there's a couple more I'm missing, but I know there's one you're definitely missing.
All right, so.
All right, you ready?
You got it?
RZA, Jizza, Inspector Deck,
Uh,
Method Man.
okay, y'all did say that one. Okay. Inspector Deck was the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, I said that one earlier.
Kurt Cobain,
No,
David.
no, you're thinking of Public Enemy.
Oh, that's hysterical.
All right, well, there's 9 original
See,
members.
I think
right?
at this point, when
I'm missing one.
Wu-Tang is not the idea of proving that kind of idea because there's so many other ways.
There's
Yeah.
so broad.
Eric,
That is not.
Eric, name 3 Mario
No.
Van Peebles movies.
Let's see. I don't know that I can name 3 Mario baby. All right, maybe I can. Would you notice if I got it right?
Just name
Yes.
one Spike Lee
Okay.
joint.
That's what I was going to do in replace. I'm just trying to do that.
Hoodlum?
He's not in that.
No, he directed it. Hoodlum, I think, is Mario Van Peebles one.
Oh, that's a good movie. Is Hook really? Okay. You're missing like his
Yo, why the fuck-
magnum opus.
Just
Yo, why can't I? Cause it's the light skinned dude. Why can't I remember?
right now, nobody cares.
They
We
don't-
gotta do something more topical. Who were all the comedians in the original Kings of Comedy?
Jesus Christ. The 4?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Um,
I can do that. Easy.
It doesn't matter.
I
It's
ain't-
about them.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. All right.
Cedric the Entertainer.
Cool.
Steve Harvey.
Yep.
And the other black guy.
D.L.
Oh.
Hughley.
Yeah.
Dale Hughley, by the way, was like one of my favorite comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
very
so
good.
fucking
The
good.
coolest thing is, out of all those guys, I was actually able to work with DL.
Oh, by the way, you were
And,
wrong. Bill Duke Directed hoodlum.
Oh, okay.
D.L. Hughley.
Posse. It was something like that.
Fuck that shit.
Okay.
Nobody cares about that.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
keep this
I
podcast. You guys are just kind of guessing things back and forth. We can do this.
Yeah.
Okay,
like-
first of all, yeah, a lot
It's
of
a
people
podcast.
care about Mario Van Peebles, and I'm one of
Yeah.
them. So why don't you shut the fuck up?
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, they love the fact that you guys are searching stuff on your phone.
You guys didn't see Solo?
Oh.
No,
Let's do podcast stuff. Talk about the experiences. Let's, there was a little bit of racial stuff that was fun in the beginning. We got to make fun of Eric a little bit. Then it just got into a point where you two were sitting there going, who are the people?
Oh my God. Because, somebody else. Let me explain something to you, Furtado. Okay? There's people out there right now doing the same shit I'm doing.
that don't know anything
Goddamn.
about Mario Van Peebles, and we're informing them
Yeah.
about a great man,
Right.
a great
Oh,
artist.
And
this
now,
podcast is so much fun because they
we're
look up on their
shedding
phone
light.
first and they're sitting there going, and they're yelling the answer. Just say it!
We're shedding light on somebody who made cinematic masterpieces.
Yeah.
New Jack City. That's
People are
actually
yelling
a
at this podcast like when you're watching Neverending Story and the fucking kid's sitting there in the book and he's yelling at the book, just say it! And the girl, she's like, Sebastian! They has to say his name, so now he's fucking in the goddamn story. But anyway.
No, you can leave anytime you want if that's how you feel, Furtado.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I will soon. I want to overstay my welcome. You know what I mean? Like a cookout, we're supposed to end at 4. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck is Dereck still doing here?
Why is he drinking at 9 in the morning?
Yeah,
He's
I
got
don't
beers
know.
out.
Yeah, so, well, because I don't have to work
Hey,
until
kids.
10.
Hey kids, we're gonna
No.
go fishing.
But I worked with DL, and that was the only reason I want to bring this up, because it was one of those experiences as a comic. It turns out to be like a really, really fun situation, because at first I wanted to wear, I'm like, I know DL, he always wears like a bow tie, all that kind of shit, right? So I wore a bow tie, like a bright coat, like a striped shirt, all that kind of stuff, and I remember sending a picture to Ray Harrington,
Yeah.
right? One of my good buddies. I sent it to him, and he sends me a thing back. I'm like, you look like a fucking idiot. Why are you wearing that? I'm like, I'm working with DL Hughley. You have no idea, right? And so DL comes into the green room. This is over at the Comedy Connection. As soon as he walked in, I didn't even say hi. I was like, dude, you look fantastic. What is he wearing? Fucking bow tie, the whole nine. DL outfit, right? And so he was like, dude, you look great too. We start going back and forth. We shoot the shit. And I told him about the whole Ray situation. We took a video together, sent it to Ray, fucking talking shit. And then I go up and I do the show. And the first thing I said to the crowd, because I know that they were all there just for DL, so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, hey, you guys like my outfit or whatever? And they're, the crowd was like, yeah, this is great. And I'm like, yeah, whenever I wear this, people are like, oh my God, Dwayne Wade? You look like Dwayne Wade. And I'm like, oh no, no, what? Like, I'm white, how would you even know? But I get it. Like, I understand why whenever I wear this bright colored, like, post-game fucking bow tie, that people would think that, right? So I'm playing around with them, I have a great time. I come off the stage, you guys as comics, whenever you deal with, work with somebody, you introduce them, you go to walk off, you give them the handshake, and, and then they go up on stage. Give them the handshake, I'm like, they're gonna be fun, and he's like, great job. And I go to, walk away, and then he, holds on to me, and he's like, dude, that was fucking awesome. Held on to me.
No shit.
So I was like, oh, all right, okay, thanks. I'm still kind of I gotta go. And so I go into the green room, hanging out, and he's just having a great time with the crowd. Crowd work that's not even.
He's a
trying.
monster.
It's
He's a
it's so
fucking
easy.
monster.
He made it seem like so good that it was no, I don't want to even call it hack. It's not hack. It's just fucking. It's just
He used to
so.
do that at the end of his specials. He'd pick people out in the audience. Just
So-
make fun of
And just
them.
shit on him.
Dude, it
Oh,
would
it's so
just
funny.
be nothing. It was just nothing. Like I said, it's not hack like somebody said. It's just he's done it a million times. He's a hack to himself.
Yeah.
Because he's done it so much that he's so good at what he's doing that he made it seem like he was.
Nigga,
Right.
do you see the time he told the dude with the thick glasses? He was like, I hope you ain't a bus driver. You need prescription windshield.
These are the kind of things he's fucking destroying the crowd with.
Oh
He
my
comes
God,
off
so
the
good.
stage right afterwards.
Yeah.
Comes over, the crowd's going nuts. He comes over, comes straight to the green room, and then he just went into me immediately. He was just like, dude, that was fantastic. That was awesome. He started talking about my jokes to me, not even breaking it down hey, you should do with this, or whatever it was. He was just like, this was great. You could do this anywhere. Some comics, they'll open up and they'll do
Yeah.
something local, and they're like, oh, this is what they, he's like, you can't bring them anywhere. It's like, dude, you could do your shit anywhere. And for him to just say that to me,
Yeah.
he didn't have to say anything. And he started talking about my bits. I'm like, you don't have to say any of that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to do those things.
Yeah.
And he had me exchange my information with his manager. And he was like, I don't really like young cats because they don't know what the fuck, he would say that. Young cats.
Yeah.
That's the thing that the DL would say. Any of those guys from Kings of Comedy would say young cats, right?
Mhm.
He's like, I don't usually deal with them because they don't know what they're doing. He was like, but I'll fuck with you. You know what you're doing. And it was like, okay. Like, it just was one of those feelings that when a comic who's been doing it for a while just gives you that.
That nigga dick grew 1.5 inches that day.
Oh my god. Dude, it's such a
It did.
good, like, that's a good feeling you like go home with where you're like, you know what, like never want to feel like you're over the top narcissistic. Like, comedy's not one of those things. Maybe being a boxer, being a fighter, being a rapper, you want to go out there and tell everybody that you're the shit. The thing is, I want to have confidence to know that what I'm doing on stage is good enough. But I don't want to go around telling everybody that I think that I'm great, because anytime we can fail. But when somebody who's been doing it for years and has probably seen 1 million people goes out of the way to give you a compliment, you know what cheap compliments are. But they sit there just because they don't want you to fucking talk to them. So they go, no, that's great. Like, I'll tell you stuff to just be nice.
Yeah, that was great. Now go fuck yourself.
Give
But
you a
when
thumbs
somebody
up.
goes out of their way to say it, that's where it's like, now I don't even want to be, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. You know what I mean? And it was just like a good feeling. And coming from somebody like DL, that always made me feel fantastic. And it's funny because I threw out that question. Yeah, I do sound like a gay. I brought up that question almost as if I knew where this was going to go. Like one of the original comedians, and you know what I mean? Like Kings of Comedy. He fucking says it, and then DL, and then I went down this fucking.
No, it was a good story. If the story sucked, I would have told you about yourself. It was a good story.
No, it was alright.
It was a good story because my attention span is fucked. So it has to be a
mine
good
too.
story.
Give me half of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you guys feeling the cookie?
Yeah, there's cookies, edibles that are going on nowadays, guys. 20.
Yeah, that's it. It's the devil.
Yeah.
I like the dabble. It's another one. Dabs? I call
Yeah.
them dabble.
So what's going on with that?
Oh, this one time. Oh, I gotta tell y'all this story. Okay. I forget who roast was we at out at
I think it was
Wareham?
AJ's.
AJ's roast. Bruh, Alan was high as shit. Okay. And like on stage he was funny. Off stage for 30 minutes he had motherfuckers crying. Like he would not shut up. Like he was talking about we were smoking weed and he was like, I want some. What is this? Dabs? Dabs? I heard about these on 60 Minutes.
I don't remember any of that. I got really high. And I was pretty hammered.
That's so fucking funny. Because that sounds like that dad. Like, he found his wife cheating on him and he's been with her for 20 years. He finally came out of the garage just hanging out with the young kids. Are these dabs? Saw this on 60 Minutes.
I heard these are basically the same thing as crack. Is that true?
So do guys normally eat ass nowadays? Because I think that's a thing, right? All the guys just eat ass?
I heard about it on 60 Minutes.
Who the fuck watches 60 Minutes?
Alan!
I watched it.
Oh, that's hilarious. How long have we been doing this for?
We've been doing it over an hour. What hour? What?
Close to an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Why would anybody listen to this?
For an hour and a half? I have no
Oh,
idea.
it's
We
nonsense.
have our first
Dude, it's
listener
so much fun.
in Nevada.
Nevada.
Oh, we love Nevada. That's wow.
Oh yeah, we got listeners in rando countries, and
Oh, so you can see, so Texas, California, Nevada.
Michigan, a lot of listeners in Michigan for us.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Still?
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
Still.
Michigan loves us.
Well, we love Michigan.
Oh,
shout out to
man.
Michigan.
The Pistons are a much classier franchise than those
Where are we
fucking
going?
Bulls.
Oh, across
And then
the.
we're just in Germany right now for the last couple weeks.
Well, that's because that makes sense, doesn't
Oh,
it?
that, yeah, it does.
Yeah, just we ain't shit on. Well, we kind of.
Like I said, I have not listened to the video. You know, I feel like there had been some German
We
stuff
had-
being said.
Oh,
here.
definitely.
Yeah, I feel like we could go run for office there.
Why is it Mexico too?
No, it's like I was like, all right. So here's what happened. We were talking about Germany, like about the country and the people. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with Germany? I was like, there's 6 million things wrong with Germany. So yeah.
Oh, I feel like there's a lot of Germans out there that they live there and they love their country. It's a beautiful place, and they're going, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they never forget about everyone knows about the Second World War, but they did the first one too.
Yeah. Yeah, they were a big part of that, and like really mad that it didn't work out for them.
Hey, you gotta give them credit though. 2 world wars. No one else has done 1.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that the French were on the winning side every time, but lost in the beginning of both world wars.
Yeah, of course they did.
France lost in both of them.
Yeah, you know why there is? I'll tell you why. Because
They don't listen to the podcast.
yeah, that's exactly. You should have listened to the podcast in 1930.
Fuck you, France. Listen.
Yeah.
And 1917, right before the 19, you know.
Their
no,
skills
14.
don't translate to the battlefield, you know?
World War I.
You know, like, how many restaurant critics are good at...
You can't just go out there wielding baguettes. You can't just do that.
Dude, it's so funny because they make fun of, and when World War I happened, the thing is that our technology had moved so much further than the idea of how they fought wars. So they were still fighting as if they were fighting the Civil War. So they're all lined up with each other. But the funny thing is the French still went out there with bright colored uniforms and like hats, not helmets, hats.
They gotta look...
And then the Germans were sitting on the other side going, we have machine guns.
What the fuck are
Like,
you
do you
doing?
even know what this is? And just laid that. That's like how things started off in the beginning of World War I. So the French went into it like they had Napoleon still fucking running that shit, and that's how they fucking got wiped out immediately in World War I.
Yeah,
No idea.
the only people who are brave in France are the midgets. The midgets are very brave.
Yeah, because they're like, dude, we don't even need to do the
Nothing,
whole, dude.
yeah.
We're just fucking flying right above us.
There's nothing...
Shout out to little people.
Yeah, that's why
There's
we're taking
nothing-
motherfuckers.
There's nothing in the world braver than a French midget. They will take over
Yep, that's right.
Napoleon.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
respect.
He was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, all French midgets are like that. They all the CEOs in France are midgets.
I always thought.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
man.
That's absolutely 1,000% true.
Yeah, I always thought the fucking ice cream with vanilla chocolate and strawberry was Napoleon.
I did too.
Yeah, for years.
I did. I was about to say
funny.
that. I just gave you like a side eye, and I was like, yeah, I kind of did that shit.
Yeah, I did that shit for a while. I'm just
did.
embarrassed about how long it took me.
Oh, can we get some Napoleon ice cream?
Yeah.
They all 3 in there.
I was like, why'd you give me this little scoop? I'm like, oh, I get it. Napoleon, this little dude. Fucking thing but it's fierce. This shit's got a lot of flavor though.
This bite could take over some shit.
Oh man, for real, fuck people up.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But I guess we should start landing this plane then so people can get back on the road. We did start.
Dude, imagine if
coming.
Napoleon had a plane, he would have fucked shit up.
Oh my gosh, imagine if he was a kamikaze.
Yeah.
He would have ended it early.
Yeah.
Nothing would have happened. Oh, I always loved, this is one of my favorite jokes, was by this comedian Yoshi. Okay, Yoshi, comedian from New York. And this is, I have to give him
tell
credit.
sometimes. I saw one.
Yeah. First time when I went to New York, I saw him go on stage with a show that he did with Colin Quinn, and it was over at was it Caroline's on Broadway?
Yeah.
I'm in the audience because I wanted to go and audition for was it Last Comic Standing? And it was like in the beginning with what's his name there that used to host on MTV.
Colin Quinn.
No,
He used to host on MTV.
yeah, black guy there, real tall comedian.
He used to host on
Yeah,
how
he
long
was-
ago?
He was on Last Comic Standing too. What the fuck? It was MTV like with Pauly Shore a period of time.
Alonzo Bolton.
No, because Alonzo Bolton was one of the guys that didn't he win?
Okay, so he's
Yeah.
tall,
Yeah.
not a basketball player.
Nope.
Okay.
Black comedian that was on MTV that hosted. Just Eric, find it for me so I can get.
Keep
through the
saying
fucking-
things.
Arsenio Hall.
Last Comic Standing, black host first from MTV. Put MTV on there too.
I need to know who this is now.
Yeah, let's stay here for another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, continue. Continue the story. Why?
Fucking looking up some VJ
What is
from MTV.
Come on.
It's not there.
Rodman.
Rod
No,
man?
he's one of the guys who won. I'm talking about the host.
Oh, you want the host?
Yes, the host.
You didn't say host in your search.
Yeah, it was the host. I'm sorry,
In
the
your
host.
search keywords. You
Anyway,
didn't use host.
he was the one that was walking up and down when everybody was standing in line and all that kind of shit and talking to everybody. I remember
Yeah.
going up, whatever. And I was like right about like 10 feet away and I couldn't even get inside to audition. But then I realized the whole fucking thing is bullshit anyway. So, but I go to see Yoshi and he had the best fucking joke when he was talking about it. He goes, yeah, my grandfather was a retired kamikaze pilot, which means he wasn't even good at it.
Bill Bellamy.
It was the Bill Bellamy. Bill Bellamy. That was the
Well, you
post.
couldn't think of Bill Bellamy?
Dude, no, I couldn't, dude. Hey, talk about me losing so many points on knowing black stuff that I didn't know Bill Bellamy. I lost it right there.
No, no.
How to Be a Player was such a good movie.
It was a great.
How to Be a Player was such a good movie.
Nobody knows
all
who
about
Bill
the
Bellamy
Benjamin
is
Sue?
anymore.
Huh?
Nobody knows who Bill Bellamy is anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of people don't.
Bill Bellamy's agent's like, what? Huh?
You know, I used
That guy's still
I
around?
used to work with Arsenio Hall. Who's that?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I kept you as a client is because I thought you were Wayne's brother. I didn't know who you were. So get the fuck out of my office, all right? Bill, he looks up a piece of paper, squints. Bellamy, get
That
out
was-
of here.
But that was one of the funniest things that I like. It was that curveball that got me. It's like, oh, you know, my grandfather was a retired pilot.
I make better
Yeah,
jokes
it
about
was.
Japanese people all the time.
Yeah, but it came from within because he was a part of it.
Oh,
That
it
was
comes
his-
from within with me too.
Yeah, well,
That comes straight from his heart.
Eric, can we end this?
Oh my goodness. Are we doing dates?
All right, you got some stuff you want to promote?
Me?
Furtado?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think anybody will give a shit.
All right, so we're just
Look
doing
at my
like this.
name on Google and you'll find stuff. Go on Facebook, you'll find I post stuff up here and there, whatever it is.
How you
All right,
spell- how you
so-
spell your name?
Dereck Furtado, Dereck Furtado.
Oh.
I am not related to
I got it.
Nelly.
Well, that kind of sucks, huh? That would have been some dope shit. To
Oh,
make plans
dude,
to.
the podcast that would have been on tonight.
If you're related to Nelly Furtado.
Alright, so with me, you can find me on everything at Mr. EJ Edmonds, MREJ Edmonds, or just go to my website at www.ejedmonds.com. That's all I got.
Okay, 6th Gear the 19th. That's in South Boston or Dorchester, whatever drunk angry place. You'll see me there. And Last Rafferty's in Marshfield, 24th. And the last Sunday of every month, I'm going to be on a show called The Grange. All right, it is a well-known vegetarian bar. Oh, you can catch me at Raffle House too, the 28th, Fall River.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Oh yeah.
How about you there, Eric? What you got?
I'll be at my local barber shop on Friday, shaving this goddamn shit up.
Now that everyone called me Russell Wilson, that's where I'm gonna be. Dude, you can't pull that haircut off unless you're married to Sierra. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, we make fun of Russell Wilson too, but he's got a Super Bowl ring.
Eric, you got anything?
That's goat punching.
Let's go punch.
We didn't bring up goat punching for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it reminds me, Miguel, get out of our country. Oh, I'm sorry, Miguel, stay out of our country. All
Yeah,
right.
he's out already.
You're gone.
All right. No, I got nothing.
All right. Well, thank y'all for listening in. Once again, if you got offended, you don't have to listen. I'm sorry.
If you didn't get offended, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you kind of shouldn't. And if you're listening to this part, thank y'all for fucking with us. We'll talk to y'all next week. Have a good one.
All right, I gotta get to work. I'm gonna go to work and get yelled
I
at.
gotta get to home. I gotta work at like 6.
6. You gotta work at 11?
I gotta work at 12.
Oh.
I gotta eat something before I work too. Probably go to Cumberland Farms. Maybe try to avoid the pizza this time.
Go to Cumberland Farms, dude.
And that open mic's probably done, right?
Oh yeah, it's been done.
I'm ready to try to, try to send a message. This guy's fucking texting me today. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, this is like it's like taking, oh, is this thing still live? Turn that fucking goddamn
It's on.
YouTube, alright,
Okay.
YouTube video?
Oh, sure.
It was stupid, motherfucker.